mask, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, so they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mask, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't tryna go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
Peace. Welcome back to the Urban X podcast. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm Malcolm. This is the Black Dot.
In the building.
In the building with you guys. Let's do a quick roll call. Thank you guys for being here. I see Dallas in the building, Nashville in the building, Cleveland, Ohio in the building, Midway, Georgia in the building,
Atlantic City is in the
Tucson,
building.
Arizona in the building. Who else? You said Atlantic City?
Yeah, Springfield, 413 in the building.
San Diego in the building. Who else?
Okay.
Converse, Texas in the building. Shouts out.
Naptown is always in the building.
Somebody said Ukraine in the house. I doubt it. No,
Ukraine might be in the building. All right.
It might be. Cincinnati in the building. Thank you guys for joining us.
Houston, Texas.
Thank you. And if you're just making it in, hit the like button real early. Why not?
Yeah. Hit it early. You already know what it's going to be.
You know what I'm saying? Harlem in the building.
Yeah, Harlem on the rise.
South Central LA in the building. We appreciate y'all, man.
We do.
So, before we get started, don't forget, this weekend is the last full weekend of
the sale.
Of the 28 for 28 sale. Everything on our website is 28% off.
Anthony Trample, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And somebody else sent us some cash earlier. Hold on. Let me get
them
cash. Thank you so much. But, yes, everything on the site is 28% off. And if you text UrbanX to 917-810-3077, you'll get an extra 5% off.
Right. The 28% is already built in to the price you see.
Yes.
The extra 5% is added. This is the last weekend, and I know you know how black folk is.
Yeah.
You've been having your eye on that hoodie the whole time.
Yeah.
And now you're like, I better pull the trigger on that.
Right.
So you better go ahead and pull the trigger, because Monday is the official last day, but that's the last day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you want to get this weekend in, get your chips up, get it in. This is the annual thing we do. It's sort of like a giveaway.
Yes.
Because we don't make no bread off this. I don't think people understand, really, you know.
For the love.
It's for the love.
For the love.
And, so show some love. We appreciate it.
So, how was your week?
Weekend's good, man. I'm alive. I'm breathing, a little tired, but, the end of the week is here.
Yeah.
Just a little tired.
Yeah, the tired bug definitely hit me today.
Yes.
I was at it all day, man.
Yeah. And me, I do naps.
Yeah.
During the day, because I just can't.
Yeah.
Can't manage. I like to do day parties.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever been to a
day parties is where it's at now.
That's where it's at.
That's where it's at now.
Well, not for you, because you're kind of young.
Nah, listen, my friends have been throwing days parties, and they've been fire.
Yeah, you just cover the windows. Yeah. I get in about 4:35.
Yeah.
By 9 o'clock, I'm home.
Day parties is where it's at now. That's for sure. For sure.
You get the club for cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't interfere with the nighttime stuff. If you're my age, 9 o'clock is like 12 now.
Yeah.
And you get to have some fun.
Somebody said naps are the truth. Thank you, Jacqueline, for the Cash App. I appreciate you.
Yes, we appreciate the love.
Also, Auntie Alexis, we appreciate you as well.
Auntie Alexis.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
We appreciate you for the support
For sure.
that we always get. Definitely Auntie Alexis.
So I said, what's happening from Tampa?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go out there. My man Kenny is out there. He's about to make Tampa like his permanent spot.
Oh, okay.
The one I did an Urban Excellence section on him. He has his laundromat in the Bronx with
Right.
the app Fresh Spin. Shouts out to them.
Yeah, they still rocking, right?
Yes, they are.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
So he about to relocate to Tampa?
Expand.
Oh, expand. Okay.
you know what I
Right,
mean?
excuse me.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah. Tampa's a good place, man.
Yeah, I heard it's coming up, especially when it comes to like the startup world, tech world.
Yeah.
Because when it comes to like the tech industry and startups, we think Silicon Valley and Cali.
Right.
There's no real.
But there's no counterpart on the East Coast.
Yeah.
So they trying to make Tampa the counterpart?
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
So, all right, let's get started, man. Let's get to it.
Let's get to it. I have no idea
Into the sounds of urban
what this show is about.
So, all right, big news. Russia invaded Ukraine last night.
Right.
Putin
Put
called.
hands on them niggas.
Yeah,
That's right.
no.
Pause on them niggas. Like, yo, what? Y'all think it's a joke?
Yeah.
Pause on them.
Putin, he had a press conference the other day, and it was basically threats. Like, listen, this is what we're doing, and he called it a military operation, not calling it an invasion. You wouldn't call it that if it's your own country doing it to somebody else.
Right.
We call it liberation, America, when we go into other countries all the time.
We're going to liberate them and democratize them.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We don't call it what it truly is. These be invasions. But what everybody kind of assumed what happened is actually happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. It's really weird though, because if you've been on Twitter today, I've been on Twitter all day, just kind of trying to get news about it. People call it doom scrolling because you just kind of scrolling just to kind of want to see bad news.
Got you.
I was doing that during the height of the pandemic, right? That March, like every time I just scrolled, it was something new, right?
Right.
You can't touch this. You can't go here. You can't do this. So right now, that's what I'm seeing. There was a battle in Chernobyl. The Ukrainians lost Chernobyl in a big gunfight.
Now, is Chernobyl, is that the
Yes.
capital?
Yes. No, it's not. I don't think it's the capital, but I know it's
Like a big city.
It's important because of the nuclear radiation and stuff.
Right,
like
I
that.
saw the movie on
Yes.
that. Yes,
Exactly.
got you.
So that's what I've been seeing all day. Like, just a bunch of stuff. Ukrainians shot down 2 Russian aircrafts, and Russia is bombing the airports and things like that. However, what I am seeing though is at that same time I saw a few videos of people actually in Ukraine, in like one of the places where it's like most like sought after, Kyiv, I think it's called, Kyiv. And it was one guy, he was just kind of walking around. He was just like, yeah, life is kind of just happening as normal. I saw cars walking, I saw people walking. And he was just like, yeah, and it's weird because I think the Russians are going out of their way to not harm civilians. But then at the same time, I'm hearing civilians are getting blown up. I'm hearing all these things as well. So it's like, I don't know what's happening, right? Also on Twitter, they were having some videos that were floating around. They had to fact check them and they said that that they were older videos that were being kind of repurposed for. So you can't really decipher which is which. There's so much information coming out at real time. You can't decipher which one is real, which one is fake. And what I've noticed as well, and I've been noticing this a lot, is that the party line shift seemed to be changing, right? So historically speaking, when it came to war and American involvement in war,
that was usually a Republican thing.
Republicans were usually the ones kind of stoking those flames. Like, we need to be going to war, stuff like that. Democrats are kind of the ones that are seen more passive, I guess.
Or at least on the surface.
At least on the surface, right? There's money to be made in war on both sides, but we know that. But publicly on the surface, it seemed like Republicans want it, Democrats don't. Now it seems like that is flipped. And
because we just had a Republican president,
right,
with no war.
We didn't enter any new major conflicts while Trump was in
office. And now Biden is in.
We leave Afghanistan, and not how many months later, not even a full year later, we are back. We possibly maybe back into something else. So Democrats, CNN, all these places are now branding people as traitors if you talk against America entering this conflict.
Okay, first of all, it's none of our business.
Very true. And here's the thing,
Right.
too. Here's the thing. I wanted to kind of make this clear as well. There is this video, right, of this black girl, and she's on TikTok, and she's, explaining what the conflict is between Russia and Ukraine, and she's using all these slang words and using all these, and she's explaining it, and it went viral. It even made some news stations.
I saw that.
And it's embarrassing.
And she don't know what the hell she's talking
She
about.
don't know what she's talking about, because this whole thing is about kind of Russia kind of feeling like America has poked them into a corner to where they feel like they had no choice but to invade Ukraine, right? So the NATO agreement, which I don't really agree with, but the NATO agreement is basically alliances, right? We have alliances. Somebody mess with Shea, they mess with all of us. That's in one of the actual articles of the NATO agreement,
Gotcha.
right? So, but there are contingency, like there are things in place to where if you are considered to be a NATO allegiance or a NATO member, that have to be followed. First of all, it has to be voted on unanimously by everybody in NATO. Ukraine was not voted unanimously.
So they're not gang.
They're not even NATO. They're
not affiliate.
They're not even in NATO.
They're not NATO
So
affiliate.
this shouldn't be a problem.
Right.
But the fact that Biden and other presidents have threatened to kind of get them in somehow, kind of align themselves. Mind you, we've been going at it with Russia for years. Cold War never really ended. You know what I mean? So when that's happened, and then, there's been verbal agreements that have been broken on both sides. So I think Russia felt betrayed because I think the first Bush agreed to something and then said, nah, no, we didn't.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So nothing in writing. So it's a bunch of stuff happening, and it's not just, I saw this land over there, I want it. It can seem like that. And Putin is a former KGB agent,
Yes.
KGB spy.
Yes.
And I've always read that he has wanted to restore the Soviet Union back to its power. And some others say not just the Soviet Union, but the Russian Empire itself.
Moto Queen, thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody. They said that Russia, Putin wanted to restore the Soviet Union and the Russian Empire. So he probably has had Ukraine on his sights already, but this kind of gave him the excuse to do so. Also, Russia said basically if the U.S. or the United Nations and things like that try to cut off Russia's ability to bank with the rest of the world and stuff like that, they consider that as an act of war. So who knows what's going to happen right now?
Well, we know, as Lord knows, this is about money.
Yes.
It always is. Follow the money. Also, remember, there are levels to our understanding of what's going on.
Yes.
So what do they feed in the public?
Yes.
Is one thing. This thing may have been in place in a secret agreement between the Jesuits and the Rothschilds on a whole other level, that Ukraine would just be the bait used to trigger things, because we understand. Go ahead.
Because as you say that, remember Taiwan and China has been kind of the same thing.
Right.
China doesn't
Taiwan and China,
yes,
exactly.
China doesn't recognize Taiwan. And then as this is happening, some Chinese aircraft flew over Taiwan and basically just kind of showed them the thing, like, look.
Pulled up the, look. Right.
Look. You know what I'm saying? So that's happening as well. And somebody said, follow the money. So I don't know what's to come of this, because people are saying World War III, and when wars between allies and stuff happen, because that's what happened in World War II. Like, if you can explain World War II to somebody, it's all convoluted. It sounds all kinds of just confusing. But these countries, a lot of countries, they have trade deals with other countries, with neighboring countries and things like that. So if you kind of cut somebody off, it affects not just their country, but it can affect. Because
isn't Germany getting their oil and 50%?
They get 50% of their oil, like
from
natural
Russia.
resources from Russia. So if you cut them, you inadvertently screw Germany as well.
And then Germany got to get into it.
You get what I'm saying? So it's a mess.
And so it was. No, this is a great History 101 because we be wanting to know how the hell is this can turn into World War III. It's because so-and-so is gang with so-and-so.
Right.
And so-and-so is gang with so-and-so.
And Germany, and somebody said, and Germany is a NATO nation. You get what I'm saying? How just, and mind you, America and a few other countries pressured Germany into shutting down all their nuclear plants.
Right.
So now y'all look foolish. And then, you know what's crazy? Somebody shared a clip from Trump in 2018. Basically was saying like, yo, y'all are paying Russia for a lot of y'all resources, billions and billions of dollars for y'all resources, but you want us to protect y'all from Russia. I don't understand how this makes sense.
It makes no sense, right?
So it was,
and I believe Mexico and and the Ukraine are the only two states that are not they don't accept GMOs.
Yes,
and it's something else. That they're not NATO's. I don't believe. I don't believe Mexico.
Probably Mexico,
it's a part of the NATO. Don't quote me on that. So, but everything is connected to everything else.
Oh yeah.
Sharon Pierce, thank you for the donation earlier. I saw you. So where do we stand right now? Along with the propaganda, because as I always say, what they were able to pull off 10 and 20 years ago because of the delay in media, and they still held the main media outlets, they can't pull off anymore.
Right.
You can't tell me something popping in the Bronx and my man live in the Bronx.
Right.
I could just pull my phone out. So are we seeing real people in Ukraine going, bro, they ain't cut off our internet, our water supply still, because these are acts of war.
Yes.
This is how you cripple, you cut off the communications and the food supply. So what are we seeing? Is it propaganda? Is it wag the dog 3.0?
Listen, I don't know, but it feels like that. What it feels like, because I heard Biden talk and say, basically, freedom doesn't come without a price, something to that effect when talking about gas prices. So prices will go up, things will get more expensive. However, just for the people that, are in charge, the unseen hand, there's so many billions of dollars, trillions of dollars of incentives to go back into a war. Yeah,
but that's usually, like we said, a Republican thing.
Yes.
And I believe the Democrats are going to turn on Biden. I believe there's going to be, there appears to be, and I'm not big on politics, some inner war going on with the Democrats themselves.
Yes.
Okay. As if they feel that he can't win again.
Yeah.
And that he has literally done nothing for the people of America since him and girlfriend has been in.
Bro, I really want to talk to the people who supported Biden and ask them, like, seriously, is everything going okay right now? No, it's not.
No, you can't ask them that because now they have voters' remorse.
Yeah.
Right? And you don't want to just keep rubbing that in their face.
I kind of do, but
yeah, no, but we get Petty Murphy every 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
We just got Petty Murphy or Petty LaBelle on them not too long ago. So we'll chill, but it makes you do wonder, but it shows you, to me, in my humble opinion, mind control, mass mind control in real time.
Yeah.
95% of you people voted for Biden just to get Trump out. You had they just used the problem, reaction, solution method, the Hegelian dialectic to a T, and now that he's out, your reward for that is you going to war. We just came out of a pandemic. We just were we were just heightened in survival mode on a whole nother level, and before we can even roll things back to normal, now we're at war, or potentially at war, and to something that can lead into World War III. And there are domino effects between gas and food and travel, and the aliens are coming next.
Nah, you know what's crazy? I wouldn't be surprised.
Yep.
I was thinking about that. Like, I would not, like, right before it gets to the brink, aliens coming. All right, guys.
Well, we no fight each other now.
All right, y'all. We
look to the sky.
Also, because because there obviously is a language barrier between Putin and us. Obviously, he speaks Russian.
He speaks Russian?
Yes, so there is. I saw a speech and I read subtitles, and he was calling Ukrainians Nazis, and he was saying that it was a lot of just this Nazi talk, and apparently in a vote or something like that, I think America and the Ukraine were the only ones to denounce Nazi. I gotta find. It's a weird article, and I was just like, whoa, okay,
got you.
You know what I mean? So I don't. And when these things happen, and I don't want to get flagged by YouTube because I don't want them to think I'm sympathizing with Russia and everything like that. But I will anytime a situation like this, I always would like to just know that perspective. Like, what do you think you're gonna get at this? Because Russian invasions and Russian acts of aggressions like this, they don't really end well, like historically speaking.
Yeah, from a more historical perspective.
Historically speaking,
they single-minded at whatever the mission is.
And also, the country itself is a poor country. Biden is very rich, but the country itself is very poor. And these moves that Russia has made historically, invading other places, getting into these wars, they have crippled their own economy. So if what happens now, because Biden came out and he said he's going to enact some, really harsh sanctions against Russia as a result of this. The UK came out and said the same thing. And basically the plan is to kind of isolate Russia, right, into, from all the other, world's nations and things like that. When you can't trade, you can't bank, and things like that. But when that happens, you hurt your people, right?
No,
you hurt
absolutely.
the people in the actual country. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't, Biden, because somebody asked Biden, so are you calling for China to do the same thing? He said, I'm not ready to answer to that right now. So
gotcha.
China's still waiting in the wings as well. Which is a big problem.
Oh, then China's going to be a problem.
Which I've been saying.
That's going to be a problem.
Which is a big problem. So we'll just have to see where this goes. A lot of people online are scared. So I don't know if this is one of those moments where it's going to be just a rush, because when Afghanistan happened, it was a rush, like 3 weeks, like it was like a big thing, and then we were just there. So I don't know if that's going to be one of the same things happening in Ukraine, to where these couple days on social media, it's a rush, it's news. I saw reporters in Ukraine crying, saying, come help us. I'm seeing odd videos of fathers getting separated from their kids because they're about to go to fight in war. So I'm just like, what the hell? Like, why is this on social media? If this is, you know what I'm saying? If your nation is being bombed and invaded, I felt like that's weird.
Yeah. Just something to think about.
I don't know.
Just something to think about, so that we don't just follow the narrative.
Yeah.
Let's read the narrative, review the narrative, examine the narrative, but not necessarily follow the narratives.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, pay attention to that, man.
Definitely.
Somebody said Petty Riley. I like it.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So, that was world politics. Now on to some nigga business.
Yeah, my man Borrowing Balls said, wag the pit bull now.
Yeah.
I like
Somebody said it's all theater. Yeah, and you know what's crazy? It's that moment where if you just think back to 2020, beginning of the pandemic, where everybody's emotions were heightened, like everybody's scared, nobody knows what's happening, and then you kind of just start to peel back for a little bit, like, time out, but everybody else is still like, lives are being lost. Oh my God! And then you can't really come out and say nothing because you look like you
look insensitive,
right?
Because I just lost my uncle who had diabetes. He had an amputated foot. He had high blood pressure. And he had no liver. But that's beside the point. Right. He died of the shit.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So
pay
attention to that. You know what I mean? And Biden said something. I mean, not Biden. Putin said something fly like, whoever like interferes is gonna see consequences.
They're gonna be prices to pay.
Like unseen, never before seen, something like that. And like, what is he talking about? You talking nuclear? And here's the thing too: when we have nuclear capabilities, you have nuclear capabilities.
Nobody has nuclear capabilities.
Right, and you know what I'm saying?
But that's how the Wild Wild West was. I got the blicky, you got the blicky. Ain't no problem. Unless we meeting at high noon.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And, my drawer is quicker than your drawer.
Biden and Putin should just shoot the fair one, but we will lose.
Oh, yeah, we'll lose. Come on, dude.
Putin
looked like he still get it in.
Yeah, and here's the thing, too. When I think about, like, Russia, I don't know how their government like works in terms of checks and balances and what Putin needs approval to get, to get what he needs. But it seems like he is at the helm, right?
Yeah.
And Biden seems like he is just giving papers and tell what to say.
Yeah, well, that's how democracy works.
Yeah, it's weird.
Democracy is.
I don't feel
he
safe.
He is the president of a corporation
I don't feel
called
safe.
the United States of America. That's it.
Yeah.
He's the president. Yo, side note, did the Queen
Oh, right. That was the thing.
did she make it out?
I forgot all about this. So, the guy Jason Lee from Hollywood Unlocked posted that the Queen died, right? And then there was news, like conflicting reports that the Queen of England didn't die, she's still alive, and things like that. And he was just like, no, that happened. Like,
And remember, the week before they said she had
right. And
the
you know what's crazy as well? If she did pass, they wouldn't tell us when, like exactly when anyway.
No, of course not.
They gotta line their stuff up.
Well,
they gotta
222 happened. Maybe she caught a little flight out.
I don't know.
But
man.
this whole the rest of the month is polygrammic. What do you call it? With Polydrome with forward and backwards the whole month.
How?
What's today's date?
It's 2/24/2022.
Yeah, so 22/24, 22/24. Oh, you know, like the 4's in the middle. Like if you start from the 4,
Oh,
go
okay,
this way,
okay.
Start from the 4, you go that way. You get the same number.
Got you.
Right?
Yeah, you're right.
And 5, and, you know what I'm saying? 6. Yeah. Yeah, I peeped that. So, but okay. Listen, come on, how old is she now?
When I saw that graphic of how many presidents she's met, that scared me. I'm like, come on. She's a vampire. Yeah. But yeah, she probably is. Somebody said that she should take. You know the pictures that Kanye took when he said, "This is me. I'm
still here. I'm not hacked."
Yeah, somebody said she need to take a picture with today's newspaper and prove it. Cause she really could be, and I actually believe she is. To be honest with you.
Okay, just feels that way.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna cry? You find out?
Absolutely not. Nicki Minaj said, "Long live the Queen. Praise for the Queen," and I was scratching my head.
No, you missed. She was talking about her. She's the queen.
I don't know.
Yeah, she said, "Long live the Queen." Y'all thought she was talking about this dirtbag. She's talking about Nicki Minaj. I like it. That's called a double entendre.
I like it. Okay.
Yeah.
Bernard, thank you for the Cash App as well.
Yeah, Bernard, thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Also, hold on, because I got to shout out people from Monday's show.
Wow.
Don't tell me.
It's a lot of money.
I'll get it. Ashley, thank you, and James, thank you.
Thank you.
And Jay Boogie, thank you.
Jay Boogie.
Yeah, let's move on.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Actually, I think we have a birthday to shout out.
We do.
Yeah, Keon Young, it's their birthday. Happy birthday to you.
All right. Keon.
It was his birthday yesterday, yes. Keon Young.
All right, Keon. All right.
Shouts out. He says he's been watching us since day one. We appreciate you.
We appreciate you.
Out in L.A.
Out in L.A., yeah.
Getting home from work right now. No, it's late. No, you home.
Yeah, well, no, it's only 6 o'clock.
Yeah. You getting
out there. He might just walk through the door. You know. People got jobs out in L.A. I mean.
Why wouldn't they?
L.A. look like a town, like job. Like, we just living, man. We just doing it.
That was
music, acting.
What are you talking about?
You know? No. Okay, I guess people have jobs.
Somebody said Warzone prepared us for this. Yeah, I haven't been on Warzone in like a year.
Is that a video game?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't played a video game in like a long time. So like we said, to the ratchetness. Tory Lanez and Meg the Stallion was going at it.
They back at it?
They back at it because apparently they had a court date the other day. I think it was yesterday. And academics said that the defense team, the Tory Lanez lawyers, had DNA evidence that his DNA was not on the gun, or was inconclusive. Not on the gun or the clip. Inconclusive. Like they couldn't prove it was or wasn't his. Other people said it's not true. You don't even know what happened. Meg was like, court didn't even start yet. It got postponed because the case got postponed, I think, to April, if I'm correct. So that caused a whole back and forth. And I don't know if y'all peeped, but the heel turn that academics has had towards Darren White, happy 16th anniversary.
16th anniversary. Got bonded.
Shouts out.
Right,
yeah, I don't know if y'all peeped the heel turn academics has taken since he started like really making money, but he just starting to pump his chest out to everybody, and he was just basically getting that Meg and was just like, yo, you don't own nothing. Like, you still mad at your label. You have to beg your label to put music out, and you trying to come at me. Like, get your life together first before you come at me.
Ooh.
And apparently, what did happen in the courtroom was, I think the prosecution said something to the effect like, we have DNA for discovery and it's favorable for our client.
Tory. Okay.
So, read between the lines.
Yeah.
Read between lines. So,
I'm going to say from the beginning, I thought Megan was lying. It's something about the story just didn't sound right. And I thought Rockefeller got out in front of the story to gain sympathy, launch her career even higher, because all the women got behind her. Fuck that little road. She did this and that and this but just using common sense. No, I didn't have to pull my shoulder out. I just looked at it and said, that just doesn't make it just didn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? And you can only hold these lies up for so long. So now we're about to see this come to an end. And if I'm wrong, I will get on here and apologize. I'm just telling you what it seems like to me is that the story just didn't really add up. And she tried to, I'm always watching the person getting out in front of the story. You know what I'm saying? Getting out early to gain the momentum. It's sort of like when Charlemagne knew that these charges against him for allegedly,
he will sue you.
Raping this girl or something. He got so far out ahead of the story.
Like years ahead
and planted it so that he could always refer back to that statement. So sometimes that's what Cuomo tried to do.
Yes.
Chris Cuomo.
Yes.
When he assaulted that girl, and then the Me Too movement started, he tried to get out in front of the story so that when it got to them. So I'm always watching the chessboard to see the one who's super aggressive in that initial move, and she got so out there ahead of that story, and The Rock was behind her. You know what I'm saying? Really, pushing that. And they garnered all of the, sympathy that they needed. And I said, that sounds a little weird.
Yeah, and then, so as academics, I don't follow him on Twitter or nothing like that, but his tweets were just making their way to my timeline. And as this was happening, he's going off. Tasha K responded.
Oh.
Right? She said, he's lying. What he need to be doing is worrying about these DMs I'm getting about the drugging and raping, something like that.
Whoa.
Right? Then he responded. He said, shut up, you bald. Pay that $4 million to Cardi. Shut up. But I thought she would have learned her lesson to not just put any accusation out there like that.
Yeah.
You're supposed to type allegedly. You're supposed to do all of that.
But the same forces used to obtain are the same forces used to maintain.
That's a fact.
She built her platform on this. She has no choice but to still, pursue that, because she already admitted she don't have the money.
Oh, yeah.
She was like, I ain't got that money, which we knew she didn't have that money. Yeah. Or, if she's smart, she don't have that money. And, but she has to find ways to, because there's going to be retribution that has to be paid. So stirring up some kind of drama in that capacity could help.
Oh, real quick, I almost missed this because Meg, she put out a screenshot of Tory apologizing that night. Like, yo, I'm so sorry, I was drunk. And then basically saying you knew what you was apologizing for. Then he responded and said, I was sorry for messing with you and your friend. That's why you tried to spin it like I was.
Yeah, she tried to spin it.
Oh, we don't know.
Listen, or whatever.
Don't know. We
right.
don't know.
We don't know. Does he have weapons of mass destruction? We don't know.
Right. So crazy.
No, this is crazy.
This is crazy. Yeah. So I'm curious to see where that goes. And I feel like, yo, bro, this has been 2 years now. I just want to know what the hell happened.
Yeah. And to be honest, I really don't give a shit per se, but for the sake of just ending this drama, let's just get it on, and somebody's gonna need an apology, and then we'll just move on from there. Yeah.
So we'll take a quick commercial break.
Yes.
And we shall return.
Yep.
I hear someone behind me. It's a woman and 2 children. They're young. My wife is pregnant. I'm in the street like a town, walking with my son. We're going to get supplies.
Supplies for?
For the home and supplies for the animals. Yeah, we took a wagon there. I get to the store and I talk to the shop person what I want. There's an argument in the shop person. He's trying to overcharge me for something. And I refuse. I don't want to pay that much. It's too much. It doesn't make sense. He said, I don't care, nigga. So I grabbed him and I slapped him across the face for calling me. I said, don't you ever talk to me like that again. And I let him go. And I take my supplies and I leave with my son.
Welcome to the 2022 We Are the Gold 10,000 Strong Challenge. The We Are the Gold Challenge is an active demonstration of our power and ability to build wealth, create job and career opportunities, and develop our communities when we come together on one accord and work together with purpose through an intentional commitment to one plan of action. Our goal for the month of February is to give away at least 2,000 gallons of live alkaline water and to get 10,000 or more of our people to commit to purchasing $10 or more of live alkaline water, which is a Black-owned natural alkaline spring water company from a Black-owned family farmland. The first challenge is to purchase $10 or more of live alkaline water. Then post a picture of your purchase on your social media with the hashtags WeAreTheGold and live alkaline water. Then find 2 people or more to commit to supporting the cause and joining the challenge. Then text live to the number posted below and share the post.
We're back.
Now, let me tell you something. The other night, just to let you know, I caught my wife sleeping. I pushed her off the bed. Let her know not even a nigga in her dreams could save her. You know what I'm saying, young blood? Shit. I don't blame not even nigga. Oh, we back. We live. Oh. Yeah. Oh, y'all wasn't supposed to hear that. That was just me putting Malcolm up on some Pimp 101. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So I just found out there was a water bug in the fridge.
In the company fridge?
So, in the sink.
What the hell?
Oh, you said the fridge.
I'm glad we don't
and I'm
that.
like, how did you just gonna take my water like that? Okay. You're younger than me, and you just sunned me.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Take that.
Okay, so now that mystery is solved.
Okay.
I said, how the hell did water bug get in the fridge?
Yeah.
We got a serious company problem here. But in the sink, it could happen. You know.
Yeah, what the hell?
And they're all dead.
Yo, guys, so weird. So in our space, whatever, right? So we come in some days, and it just be a randomly dead water bug. Mind, we don't have food here.
No food.
There's no food here. And it just be dead. Weird.
And they be on their back, too, like that.
I don't know what's killing them, and I'm kind of nervous.
Yeah.
I don't know what's
now,
killing them.
the operative word is dead. So that's great, but I'm saying.
Yeah, because if we're doing a show, and I see one, I'm not going to lie. Getting everything off the table, and the stream is ending.
Oh, no. See, people forget them shits can fly.
I ain't forget.
I swung at when them niggas said, that nigga did the Matrix.
I ain't forget.
I said, okay.
So somebody
Shit
said, what's a water
real.
bug? So because other states, that's a regular roach in other states.
Okay, yeah, it's a big ass roach.
Yeah.
Ghetto shit is a big ass roach. Not regular roaches. Like, you got a nasty food hanging around. These niggas is like. Exactly. Get our man on.
Oh, facts. Yeah.
Come on, son.
That makes sense. Somebody says you mean a roach. See, if you're in the Bronx, that is a water bug.
That is a water bug.
Somebody said they're looking for water. That's not what it is.
Cockroach. Yeah, we got to get our mans up in here.
It's true.
But they already dead. I'm not going to pay you.
I'm not going to lie. We just sweeping them up.
And they're dead.
Yeah.
Son. I'm like, well, what kind of... I'm going to pay you to sweep them up?
Yeah.
Not going to do it. Not going to do it. All right. Let me throw some advertisement in there.
Yes.
Thank you for the support.
Yes.
Of course, Sandy Fuller, Flowers of Care.
Mm-hmm.
You can get these flowers all year round.
Yes.
They don't die. They smell amazing. You can get them to match the decor of your furniture. Real tough stuff. Our girl, Aris.
Yes.
Rhymes with Paris. Mm-hmm. Right? She's in 4 states. She's in Georgia, Cali, Florida, and Washington.
Yes,
so
she's
if
insurance.
you are watching the show and you're from one of them states, you in like Flynn. You just call her up and she gonna, do some things. Neoshi is everywhere.
Yes.
Like, she can bring the energy to you through Wi-Fi and have you all fucked up, okay? So, the scariest movie I ever seen was The Exorcist, son.
Really?
This is before you... Dude, that was some scary shit, man.
Okay.
He had to go exorcise the demon out of that little girl.
Yeah.
Man, and that little girl was in the bed, and the room was called The Power of Christ Compels You.
That's the scariest movie you ever
That's
seen?
the scariest shit back then.
Okay.
Dude, that was, Anyway, long story short, and of course we got the water challenge. Don't pay this no mind. I have a new shipment coming, because there's always a lapse in shipment. My wife been drinking all the water. She paid me this time, so that's cool. And if you would like to advertise with us.
Yes, sales at urbanx.nyc.
Sales.
For March.
For the month of March at urbanx.nyc. We already got, I think, 1 or 2 new people. If you are interested, we can hold a slot for you. Get down with us. We're constant, 8 shows a month minimum, and we're going to be up here rocking. We will use your products if we can and show real customer testimony. Yes. Yeah.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
So the other day, I think it was the 21st, as a matter of fact, Miss Alabama 2021, her name is Zoe Zozo Bethel. She died after sustaining serious head injuries. And when I first read about her passing, I read that she fell from a building in Miami, something to that effect. And
that sounds a little weird.
It sounds weird.
Because of what happened with Christ.
Yes.
Not too long ago, jumping from the tower. Yes.
What floor was that? Like the
29th floor.
29th floor, something like that. So this would just raise my eyebrow a little bit, like, what the hell is happening here? So I just thought that was crazy.
Now, what are the details involving her passing?
So according to New York Post, I think she was in a coma. She was severely brain dead in a coma after the results of her injuries.
How did she sustain the injuries?
I read somewhere that she fell, but then in some articles, they're not talking about the accident at all.
Okay.
It just says her accident.
Okay.
So again, which is weird.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is weird. So I don't know if it's fake or if people trying to create that type of
narrative and
like
stuff.
That. But this is the second time a beauty queen has died in the past 3 months.
Yes, that's just a little weird.
Like you know.
Yeah, that's a little weird. So our condolences, go out to her family.
Yeah.
Young, beautiful young lady with a future ahead of her. Because this Miss America thing, it opens up so many different doors. Speaking engagements and humanitarian causes that you get behind, but you also meet a lot of elite people.
Yeah.
Elite people into weird things.
Yes.
Who wants to just pick you off the line, and you know what I mean. So you got to be careful of the circles that you move in, because a lot of time you're in over your head and you don't realize it. So you find yourself in these weird parties. You don't know how you got here. And, weird things take place. And that's not speculation. That just is what it is. And if you come from a small town like Alabama, and, everybody is family, and now you in the big city, doing things. So I'll say all of that to say very suspicious.
Very suspicious.
That's Evelyn said. Very suspicious.
Say all of that.
Yeah.
Very suspicious, yes.
Yep.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Did we give an update on the Bob Saget stuff? We did talk about that, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if we gave the full update that he was. Yeah, we did. He got hit in the head.
Somebody with
something really hard.
The doctor said he hit his head, the back of his head with something very
blunt force.
Yeah, substantial damage to the back of his head. So, yeah, that was that. And I think the doctor, the judge closed the evidence on that, something to that effect.
Yeah.
So that was very weird. So yeah, quick update on that. So apparently, I'm hearing that New York is about to phase out some of the vaccine mandates.
Clap that up.
Of which we're stopping Kyrie Irving from playing home games.
Now, here's the thing. To show you our mindset, we're not talking about all the benefits that people will get back and get freedom. We're talking about a basketball player.
Yeah.
Everybody's mindset, this is how polarizing this thing has become.
Yeah.
Everybody I speak to about it go, yo, Kyrie can play. So our mind is on sports.
Yeah.
Right? But the mandate rollback is bigger than sports. But I'm glad Kyrie will be able to play.
But
They're gonna have to bring him in. They'll be dragging his ball set on a separate wagon. Because he's coming in with his nuts.
Facts.
Rest of you dudes is coming in with your shit tucked. Y'all niggas got the V's there like nothing is there. Your shit is, I know all I used to know. Your shit is coming out the back. This nigga nuts is in the front. Niggas, bring his nuts in. Come on. Bring in his nuts. Kyrie's here. Yeah, he gonna come out and show y'all what time it is. That is a fact.
no, okay. So, but you know, if this indeed does happen, just look at the timing. We about to go to war, and nobody's talking about COVID. Nobody. That's not even a thing.
Yeah.
When the last time you saw Fauci? He was everywhere.
He's gone.
Didn't they call him like Man of the Year or something like that?
He's gone.
Like, crazy.
He's gone.
Crazy. And I was telling a lot of
I can't remember the last time I seen that man on TV.
Yeah, seriously. And here's the thing too. I've been telling people that ask me, you know, if they should take it and stuff like that when we live in New York City. I'm just like, I think you should wait. Like, just kind of wait it out.
Yeah.
Like you don't know. And if this indeed comes to pass, like you're gonna look like the winner there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's all depending who you talk to.
True.
Because some people feel after the 8th shot, wait a minute, something is very wrong.
So Fauci had a whole Disney movie. Yes, Ascending Influence. Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
Disney movie on this thing.
a whole Disney movie. That was.
And a lot of people don't know his wife is the head of the NIH. Because her last name is not Fauci, people are thrown off. The NIH are the ones who approve the FDA's use of vaccines, especially in the case of emergency.
That should be illegal.
That should be. His wife, you know what I mean? He said, look, boo, run that through.
Yeah.
Yeah, but because they got different last names, it's thrown a lot of people off.
And you know what's
in
funny?
terms of how that happened.
When they talk about like getting approvals and stuff like that, they make it seem like it's gonna be a real tough process.
A rigorous process.
Like, we gotta.
Dude, he went to his wife and was like, Mom, roll that through.
Not yet. They're a little antsy right now.
We'll tell you when, but
Yeah.
then, you know, you go ahead and you roll that through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So, the stock market is going crazy as a result of the Ukraine-Russia stuff.
Yeah, my Ethereum is down.
Crypto is going crazy, but this story is not about what's happening in Ukraine, but just how kind of volatile. And I'm suspecting that the crypto market started. Soulja Boy and Yachty have been named as defendants in a class action lawsuit from a cryptocurrency scam, like a pump and dump.
Yeah, pump and dump.
Rug pull scam. And here's the thing too. A lot of people don't realize this. When these celebrities promote these coins, they don't be investing in these coins. They just get paid to promote them.
Of course.
And then they just thinking like, okay, no problem. I'll
a
just
lot
do
of them
this.
don't drink Pepsi either. But
Yeah.
they got these Pepsi deals and
They just think, okay, I'll promote it, and then now your name is attached to something crazy because everybody buys in, and as soon as it gets to the peak, they everybody else sells, like the smart ones sell, and then the rest are holding the bag. So, but again, we just spoke about Floyd Mayweather and Kim Kardashian getting sued, right? A couple weeks ago.
Yes.
So this is kind of happening more and more to now where celebrities have to watch, especially when it comes to this crypto stuff.
as you should. You should be able whatever your name is attached to.
Yeah.
You should, to the best of your ability, especially if you're receiving some form of compensation. Not just, yo, you're my man, you know, he got that, you know, support that. I'm not talking about that. When you getting compensation, your team needs to be in place to know this is shaky.
Especially with crypto, because there are a lot of just they call them shit coins out there that have really no use. Right, Bitcoin, Ethereum, like there's technologies that are built upon
Right.
these blockchains that you can kind of see. Okay, I see where this can be useful. Doge, I don't think anything is with Doge.
And I think Snoop is down with crypto
What are you talking about?
in terms of his NFTs and stuff is through a crypto coin.
What coin?
Crypto. Yeah, it's called crypto.
It's called crypto?
I think.
I feel like you just made that completely up.
I'm just saying. Don't quote me.
I'm not. I'm not.
Don't quote me.
That didn't make sense at all.
I just saw crypto.com. I went to the site, and there his NFTs were.
Yeah, okay. Are you talking about like the website?
Yeah.
But I don't think they have their own coin.
Why wouldn't they? They're called crypto.
Because they are.
I'd have my own coin.
Coinbase is the same thing as crypto. You can't buy
I took the same class you did, nigga, with Chicago crypto. We were in the same class. Don't try to outsmart me with big technological words and shit.
Okay.
Okay?
Somebody said crow is the coin. Okay.
Oh, okay. That's the coin?
Okay, my bad. All right. Okay.
All right. Thank you for the info. My job here is to spread misinformation and disinformation. Keep you sharp out here. Keep you sharp.
Yeah, thank you. So, so Washington State, right? Apparently, they've been the State Department has been telling the teachers to hide student gender transitions from their parents, and only tell their parents if the student says to tell their parents.
Oh, that's got to be against some kind of law. Yes.
So this is another example because a lot of people have been saying that the state are trying to take your kids, and the state feels like they know what's better for your kids than you do. That's when this whole masking thing comes into play. Right. Vaccine stuff comes into play when it comes to this stuff. So if my son is, and then here's the thing too, even kindergartners.
Even kindergartners.
So if a kindergartner just says
he can barely wipe his goddamn nose, and he's gonna make a decision,
right? And then
based on some cartoon or some shit he watched,
they'll create an entire curriculum around you wanting to transition out. We're gonna call him she.
So what if he wants to be Thanos and snap you motherfuckers out the classroom?
Yeah.
Are you gonna make that happen?
No, and you know what's crazy?
Because that's what I'm gonna be telling Noble. Tell him you're Thanos.
You know the thing is too that bothers me the most. We see what's happening in the war with Russia, Ukraine, and stuff like that. Real politics is happening. Real stuff is happening. But in America, we talking about gender and abortion law. We just talking about, you know what I mean?
And I always like the funny memes that I see on Twitter. Oh, my God. Of people making fun of the war.
Yeah.
Just all we don't take anything. Go watch the movie Don't Look Up. You got to watch this movie again, and then go see Wag the Dog, because they're connected movies. But Don't Look Up with
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio is an excellent. People don't take anything serious in this country anymore. The TikTok generation has ruled so much that not even war. Or I watch when the aliens show up. Yeah. It's gonna be dudes doing skits about aliens. I promise you.
Yes.
Right? So what's real and what's not real? Or is real a matter of, perception?
That too.
Yeah, interesting stuff.
That too. Speaking of that, the Florida House Senate passed the Don't Say Gay rule to where students or in class teachers cannot talk about gender identity, all that stuff in the classroom anymore. So now it has to go to the Senate. So it passed in the House. It has to go to the Senate now.
I think that's good. It's
called the Don't Say Gay bill.
Because, when we speak about gay, we talk about a sexual preference, yes?
Yes.
At the root of it, right? We don't need to be speaking about people's sexual preference in class.
Yeah, but again, when it comes to these identity politics and stuff like that, so yeah, you saying I can't talk about this, that means you hate me.
No, you can't talk about black, obviously.
Right.
You can't talk about the slave trade.
Right.
Then why should you be talking about gay history?
Right. Okay.
Or gay politics or gay movies or gay whatever. Why?
Right, okay.
You're here to get indoctrination
right.
into what it is that we're trying to plug into your head.
Gotcha.
So you can come out and be a worker bee. I get it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Grandpa, you want me to tell him I'm Thanos? Yes. And here's your glove.
Yeah.
And you want all of the white people, Grandpa? Listen, we'll start there. You want all white people to disappear when you snap your thumbs. And if it doesn't happen, you call me, and I will come up there pitching some shit.
Okay.
My grandson, Noble, said he snapped his fingers, and you white folks are still here.
Okay.
I'd like to see the principal. Yeah.
Somebody said, "Oh, wait till you see Bel Air." Yeah, you know what? Every new show that gets rebooted, or they're always going to implant a gay character in it. Like it's over.
No, I have no problem with that.
It's on Peacock. You have to like stream it.
You got to pay for that.
You got to pay for that.
That's NBC's network. Everybody got a paid network now.
Yeah.
They got me and wifey last week. We watched the first episode of Hollywood Husbands with
Losers.
With what's his name?
Hart?
Kevin Hart.
Losers.
We used to watch it all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was funny. It was funny.
Oh, Losers.
And then we was like, we gonna binge watch.
Yeah.
It's like 6 episodes. It was like, man, now you gotta pay.
Yes.
Gave you a fix.
Crack sample. Yeah.
Sample.
Yeah, I like
and
that.
now you gotta pay. So now we like, nah, we're not gonna pay.
Somebody said Bel Air is dope, and I think Carlton now is gay.
Let me tell you what I mean by that. Before somebody take that sound bite, I said, I think that's fair. That is a reality in our culture now.
It is.
Because it is a reality now, again, it's a sexual preference, and they're always pushing if you see a man and woman kissing, nobody gets offended. That is a sexual act. Mm-hmm. So this gayness is a part of your reality. One thing I am is I'm not I don't create these realities that only I can see through. Meaning gay people don't exist. Do you know if everyone could think somebody else out of existence, none of us would be here. The Jews would think the Muslims out of existence. Christians will think this one out of existence.
White people
will think so. You can't think this out of existence. It is a reality. How you deal with it. Because if I'm going into surgery, I'm not gonna be like, whoa, son, like you gay? Nah, son, I can't do it.
Yeah.
No, nigga, sew me up, fix me up, nigga. We talk later and shit. You know what I mean? And shit like that. So it's the same thing with you get these white people who don't want a black person operating on them, but yet he's the foremost surgeon in the country in that field. Okay, take your chances. So now they integrate. Now, what I don't like, just subtly say we're gay. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, I'm good. Hey, that was a gay act. No, don't get down and start tussling in the grass. 2 grown men kissing. That's where I draw the line. I'm not going to do it. You say what you want to say about me, cancel the show. I'm not going to do it. I'll fast forward that shit. I'm not going to do it.
I was watching, if y'all saw the show, Inventing Anna. It's about that girl, Anna Delvey, who scammed like these hotels out of a bunch of money, almost scammed banks out of millions of dollars and stuff like that. So one of the characters in the actual show is a trans actor, right? Biological man, but it's a woman. Like I think like fully did it all, right? But I think in the show,
it's a man.
It's a woman. No, she's
it's a woman,
right? In the show, like we supposed to see her like as her,
right?
I think,
right.
And she's with a dude, and then they have like kissing scenes and stuff. I can't see past it. I'm not gonna lie. Does that make me wrong? I can't. I really can't. I really can't. I was like,
not gonna do it. Peacock is not free. Pause.
Fire Stick is free. They said.
Peacock ain't never free. That P costs money. Pause. Yeah. So everyone has their limitations.
Yeah.
So you can call me a scaredy phobic or whatever the hell it is.
Yes. So you guys remember Kyle Rittenhouse from the Wisconsin thing, the Wisconsin thing?
Yeah, where he got off
on killing those white dudes, and everybody was acting like he killed black people, but he didn't. And everybody was acting like he killed black people or white people who were protesting for black people, but he didn't. He was killing just white people who was out there to cause chaos, and black people made it their problem and stuff like that. But he is now doing a media run, basically saying he's trying to sue Joe Biden, LeBron James, Whoopi Goldberg for what they were saying about him, because what they were saying was clearly wrong, right? If he got off,
is it defamation?
It could be. So it seems like a lot of people are now trying to make examples. Like you said this about me.
Is this a girl?
No. Just a fat kid.
Okay. Just asking.
Yeah. Yeah, so it seems like a lot of people are, because since cancel culture has become such like a real major thing, and it kind of, I guess, can affect your online life and stuff like that. I don't know about your regular, like your real life, but it seems like a lot of people want to go through these channels to go, I will sue you now. So now, what's up?
Got you.
You know what I mean? And he might have a case.
Okay.
Because the kid who CNN was mad at, the white kid.
He got paid.
He got paid with the Indian guy.
Oh,
he was
paid.
harassing him. He was racist and stuff like that. And they found out that wasn't the case. He actually wound up suing them, and he got bread.
Yeah. So this kid might have a case. Don't know.
So.
Yeah, J9 said he about to get paid. Yeah.
Yeah, Cardi B and Ricardo. Yeah, like it seems like they just going, you know what? I got time now. What's up?
But Cardi B made some statements recently.
What she said?
She said, I don't want to get killed or anything like that, but this war is crazy. You know, the gas is high, everything is high, and I don't want to get killed because I'm saying what I'm saying. So she made some statements that this whole shit is bullshit, but she don't want to get killed.
She probably said it just like that.
She said it just like that? Yeah. My impersonations are superb. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to take another commercial break.
Yes, let's do that. Let's get into some.
What Urban Excellence story, real dope one.
Real dope Urban Excellence story. Yeah. What up?
Peace.
Urban X Nation, if you are not already a member, now is the time to become a member to our exclusive membership at urbanx.nyc, where you're going to get a bunch of exclusive footage by the #1 father and son team on the planet. Let me tell you what we're going to get.
So first, every morning, Monday through Friday, you get a morning message from me, inspirational, to keep everybody hitting their goals. What else we got?
We got the after show, where it's unadulterated, unscripted, uncensored information, and you also hear from Mama Dot.
We also have the Real Mentality coming. That is a show specifically to get the male point of view, to get a real man point of view, all male cast, and we have some special guests coming as well.
And the Black Dot will be teaching master classes. That's right, master classes on the subject of hip hop and all other things connected to Urban Decoded.
And a bunch of many hours of extra content we have that we just put up on the membership just exclusively for you.
So we need you to click the link below. Where's it? Right there below. Click that link below, join, and let's get rocking. Peace. What makes a great t-shirt? Is it fashion, fit, comfort? Is it what's printed on the front of the shirt? Whether it's a humorous message, political, or a social statement made to bring awareness to a noble cause? At Urban X TV, we believe that all of those things make a great t-shirt and then some. So we wanted to create a t-shirt line that was a little bolder, a little bit more challenging, one that stepped out of the boundaries. So we decided to introduce to you our Not So Subtleties. It's one that speaks to the sentiments of what's going on in our environment today. It's one that will spark conversation. So log on to urbanx.nyc to pick up your Not So Subtleties today, or shop urbanx.com to pick up the latest in urban apparel. We thank you for your support. Peace.
And we are back.
Like I was saying, my girl ain't even allowed to have Instagram, nigga. Cause ain't nobody double tapping that but me, nigga. I'm saying,
That was a good one.
oh, we back.
That was a good one.
Shit, nigga.
That was a good one.
Put pep game down, nigga.
That was a good one.
Teach you a little something. All right, okay, we back.
That was a good one.
We're back.
Yeah, my dad has issues, y'all. I don't know if y'all know this. So, we have an Urban Excellence story this week. This was sent to us by a subscriber. Definitely appreciate you. You got us on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter, UrbanX_NYC.
What is it?
UrbanX_NYC.
UrbanX_NYC on our Twitter.
Yes, and Instagram.
Same thing. Yes.
So he sent us this story. I thought it was really, really dope. So according to NPR News, 5 entire high schools in Chicago will get full college scholarships.
Clap that up. 5 entire high schools?
Yes.
Who's doing the paying?
It's the nonprofit Hope Chicago is providing 1,671 students a full scholarship to 20 colleges in Illinois.
All right, listen, you got to clap that
Or
up.
training programs of their choosing.
Yes. That's great. Listen, college is what you make it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to learn a trade or something of great, that you can always keep with you, nursing, engineering, all of the things that you got to have vigorous training in, it's great. If you're going to hang out, that's something different. But the opportunity being given to you opens up doors, and anything to keep young people off the streets, wandering, doing nothing. Now, we have a new generation, I will say this, of young people who are creative.
Yes.
Right? So they get this money through their TikToks or this and that, but they don't ever truly learn a skill. So what, they're going to be TikToking for the rest of their life?
Right.
You know what I mean? Learn something. Your time here is about learning something, leaving, because you are only going to be here for a short period of time. Your body of work, your legacy can last here forever. So I'm not saying don't get your TikTok on and be creative and entrepreneur. That's great. But still, these trades, because all of it's a huge vacuum that has been left open in America in particular of high-paying jobs, engineers and coders that are being left unfulfilled because people have taken the TikTok route.
Yeah, and as a college graduate myself who is in debt still, it makes my heart warm anytime kids can go to school with no debt and they can just do what they want to do. Because, that's fire to me.
Those are opportunities that you can't. So, that brings me back to LeBron James' I Promise School situation. Side note, he just opened up a restaurant in that area, I think, to give jobs to parents and stuff. And that remove all the Illuminati stuff and the Boule stuff on his chest. He still followed a protocol from A to Z that you have to, at face value, let's say we don't know nothing else, looked out for his boys, A1, day one, married his high school sweetheart, looked out for his whole neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, kept his young men as young men, you know what I'm saying? So all of those boxes check out, and that's what you want to do if you have the opportunity, is leave a legacy or help other people get up. So I'm very proud of this. Whoever donated this money, Hope, what is it called?
Hold on, let me get it again.
I believe it's Hope something.
Hold on. Hope Chicago.
Hope Chicago. We want to clap it up for them. And we hope these young kids, these young children, take full advantage of the opportunity
and also
that they have been given.
One of the parents will also be able to go to college for free as well.
Shit, can't beat that. Can't beat that.
So... super dope. Hope you guys make the most of this opportunity.
And what do you say the magic stuff?
And we're proud of you guys. Don't forget to be excellent.
There we go. That's what I'm saying. We say that. Yep.
I thought that was cool, All right.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So remember, the Black Lives Matter organization was supposed to disclose what they were doing with the $6 million in donation. Apparently, they blew through $12.5 million for, consultants and lawyers and professional fees.
Shout out Shanika Hardy. It's her birthday. Go. It's your birthday. Party like it's your birthday. Now, back to the Black Lives Matter people.
Yeah, they spent like $12.5 million on professional fees, lawyers, consultants, stuff like that, and they had they've been using like law firms that been used by like Hillary Clinton and stuff, like really high powered stuff.
Why do they need those lawyers?
No idea, but more and more information is coming out. And remember, they have to disclose all of this information soon.
Right.
Sure. Very interesting to see.
But why do they need high-powered lawyers? Is my question. I mean, are they being constantly sued, or are they being constantly slandered, or is it to keep an image of them in high regard? Because you can pay for that. Mm-hmm. To have your image always be higher than it really is. That's what I really want to know.
Or it could be a way kind of like sheltering of the bread.
No, that's usually
allegedly
a part of it. It goes into the left hand pocket,
right?
And comes out the right pocket. Yeah.
It could be, one of those things.
I think the next money they reveal is going to get to the nitty gritty. So y'all was able to throw out a $12 million went to lawyer fees and expend. Now, okay, that's still $38 million, $48
That's
million.
a lot of bread.
A lot of bread, $48 million.
So we'll see what the hell happens coming out. Speaking of information that has to come out, the FDA has to release those 10,000 or so pages from the Pfizer trials. Soon, I think next week. If that's correct. So, I think a lot is about to come out of that. Remember, CDC already got caught hiding information regarding the Pfizer booster shot.
Yes.
And regarding that. Also, I saw another article, as a matter of fact, that said now young men, I think from the ages of like 12 to 30, something to that age range, now they should wait 8 weeks between their first 2 doses of...
And what was it before? 4 weeks?
It was like 3 weeks. It was like 20 days before.
Okay, got you. So now it's 8 weeks.
Now it's 8 weeks to reduce the risk of...
heart problems.
I forget what the name of that.
Because again, anytime you roll out something without a full 5-year investigation of a new drug vaccine and the proper studies under the guise of an emergency, you're gonna have to work backwards now. Oh, we told you that. Don't do that now, because that can kill you. Yeah, had y'all just taken your time,
I saw a funny meme because tomorrow the CDC is actually rolling back some of the mask recommendations, right? Mask mandates and stuff like that. And apparently, I saw a good meme. It was just like Florida does something, and then everybody else said it's wrong, and the next thing you know, CDC does what Florida is doing.
Yeah, absolutely. Just pay attention. Did you just skip the Urban Excellence Story of the Week? LOL. All right, here we go.
No, we spoke about this.
No, it's another conversation going on.
Oh, gotcha.
In the chat, don't.
Oh, okay.
And what else we have? We got some questions.
Take some questions. Yeah. I saw a story about a metaverse app allowing kids into virtual strip clubs.
Yeah, they got to be 13. I mean,
it was on BBC News.
Yeah, what's that all about?
Yeah, it said a researcher posting as a 13-year-old girl witnessed grooming, sexual material, and racist insults, and a rape threat in a virtual reality world. So, just like crypto, right? When crypto became more mainstream, right? And now people are making money. People are the barrier of entry is very, very small.
Yeah.
To where kids can come in, make some bread. Very, unsophisticated investors can come in, make some money. But people are making money, and IRS is trying to get in on it. The federal government is trying to get in on it. It seems like that's happening with the metaverse and stuff like that, because so many it's kind of loose and open, so everybody's in it.
It's loose and open. Let me tell you, problem, reaction, solution.
Yeah.
It's loose and open so that when they tighten that piece up, you're going to beg for them to tighten up, because why should my 13-year-old child be able to go into a virtual strip room? So even in your freedom of, exploring the outer realms of reality, there's going to be restriction.
Right.
Trust me. That's all this is about. That lady who came forward a week ago or 2 weeks ago who said she was raped. All of this is to poke all these holes into the freedom you think you're going to get when you get in. So even your imagination will be regulated.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy. I want to shout out Calvin Shields and shout out Devin Birdie. I appreciate the Cash App.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't send Malcolm anything.
You're a hater. Oh my God.
Only send me money. Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Oh, quick update on the Snoop Death Row thing. Apparently, that deal obviously did not include Dr. Dre or Tupac's catalog.
Well, then what did it include?
No, maybe Dog Pound, because Snoop was down to Dog Pound.
Okay, so maybe he got that. Maybe Lady of Rage.
Yeah.
Nate Dogg. He was down Dog Pound. Who else they had? Compton's Most Wanted. Were they on that label? No. So he got all the
Compton's Most Wanted
underlinks.
was on Ruthless.
He got all the underlink stuff, basically, but not the prize.
Yeah.
Dre shit is the prize.
Yeah, nobody, come on.
And then NWA.
The fact that he doesn't have that.
No, not NWA. Tupac.
Tupac, yeah.
Tupac and you ain't getting that. No, you're not getting Tupac and Dre's shit. And Dre would love his stuff.
Oh, somebody said Daz has Dog Pound. Ooh.
Oh, Daz has Dog Pound joint?
Ooh. DJ Quick was on Death Row.
Yeah, so what the hell does Snoop have?
The name.
Besides the name.
The name and logo.
I seen a video or clip in him and Harry O. In it. He was talking about Harry O's home.
Oh, wow.
So maybe Harry O's involved with this.
Wow.
This is a big thing, man, because that Death Row catalog, or even the name, it's institutional now. It's like it means everything. It's like Bad Boy.
Yeah. Wow.
The Bad Boy catalog over here, or the Rap-A-Lot catalog, and these were catalogs that changed the economic stance of a lot of people and the movement with the music. Shout out Sauce Money. He got a new single out, and there's some heat too. You know what I mean? So shout out Sauce Money. I listened to KRS-One's new album. I like it for boom bap.
Okay.
Him holding the culture down is probably his best work in the last 5 years or so. He's going in on that mic. He's killing it. If you're expecting him to be what's happening today, he is not. But he's 26 albums in, and I'll put him up against anybody in a vacuum of just longevity, a stage presence, rhyming ability, energy, and still delivering positive messages. And he's never wavered from speaking into existence that which he wants. Now, I know what y'all getting ready to say. He said some foul shit about the Africa Bambaataa. I am on board with you with that. He needs to explain that. I'm just talking about the music itself, and it's called I Am an MC. I hope you are one too. And so if you give it a chance, give that a listen. Yes.
All right. Did you watch part 2 of Jeen-yuhs?
I did, and I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot, man. The scenes with his moms are the most riveting to me because you could tell she genuinely was his biggest fan and wanted to see him do well. And he wanted to make his moms proud. And I think as long as his mother was alive, that he would have been able to maintain a certain level of integrity, because the one person you never want to have to answer to is your mama. Right. Like, boy, what the hell? Yeah. So even when Jay-Z did Super Ugly against Nas, and his mother called him and said, you took it too far. You got that girl involved. Yeah. Jay-Z came on Hot 97 and apologized. Yeah. That's probably the only person who could have made Jay-Z apologize. So when Kanye's mother was removed from the equation, everything else began to happen and spiral out of control. Now, in an act of war, or let's say your mother is your handler, she's your natural handler. But we see potential because I told you, these people are like moths. They wait for the light and they follow the light. He obviously had light. And when that light started to illuminate, right, they wanted to know, how do we get close enough to him where we can control the light so that it can open up doors for us. And as a result, his mom's passed away. We don't know all the details, right? And once that happened, his guardian, his protection, his real handler was out of the picture. It's no different than when these parents come to Hollywood with their children. Yeah. And the handler's got to find a way to get the parents away, so they start working on the child. Say, listen, you'll get your checks. Let us take you from here. So it's very similar to that process when I look at part 2 to the show, you know?
Yeah, I enjoyed it as well. But to be honest with you, I'll be fine if the doc ended here.
Yes, because now it's getting ready to get...
Because now I feel like it's about to like undo everything we've kind of like built to this point with just kind of witnessing the old Kanye. Like, damn, like I remember that. Or
But you're going to see, I'm pretty sure it will center around the passing of his mother. Everything, don't get me wrong, my attention for years of my history, mine is shot. But I do remember him being... At least, he was always outspoken, but he was outspoken in a controlled manner. When that mama left or mama passed away, that's when the Kardashians, them crows moved on in. I know I just called his wife a crow, but you know what I mean. And it's been, George Bush don't like black people. I like that. He wasn't lying. He got on stage with what's her face?
Katy Perry. Was that? No, that wasn't Katy Perry.
Whoever it's the Grammys, you know who it is. And you know what I'm saying? No disrespect. Taylor Swift, no disrespect to you. But we all know, Beyonce should have won. And from there, he was going off script. And as a Gemini, already with dual personalities and how he sees things, and it's just been nonstop. I put up a post today on my Facebook page. And I'm not going to read the whole thing, but verbatim, it spoke about today is the 6-year anniversary that he dropped The Life of Pablo.
Yeah.
And I was telling people it was the best album I heard sonically and artistically in the last 10 years, but it was not a hip-hop album. It is a fusion of things, of gospel, soul. But I also said, do not bring in his personal transgressions because it lessens the music. Just listen to the music. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. And sometimes those lines, we'd rather stay on the spiritual side using drugs and all these other things rather than deal with the very slow predicament aspect of being a human. In a human, everything is linear. You in this shit, you gotta go take a shit. You got to walk over here. You had to sleep in the spirit realm. You don't have to do any of that. And you would like to stay on those creative paths. Long story short, it was 6 years today that I dropped that message, and it's still relevant today.
It was, yes.
Yeah, just throwing that out there.
Let's take some more questions, Joe.
Yeah, let's get some questions in here.
Take some more questions.
Oh, I love the piece with Jamie Foxx.
Oh, that was classic, B.
Yeah, him and Jamie Foxx.
Them recording Slow Jam.
Yeah, the synergy.
Classic.
And just Pharrell's response, the natural, organic response of people who they started taking him serious. Like, and let me also say this. He did every verse with conviction. Now, I've been an MC a long time, and as many a times I've stepped in the booth, and because it's like riding a bike, I can get up there and I can spit words. This young man, he meant every word. It was coming from such a hungry place at that time that you felt the passion and energy. Shout out, this is a young MC I'm listening to now, Ray Vaughn.
Oh, he's nice, yes.
He's freestyling. He got a freestyle of Feeling It in the Air from Beanie Siegel. You could just feel the passion, the hunger. And I like that. RJ Payne is another one. Certain MCs, you can just still feel that they have the hunger.
Somebody said, do you think they're going to be more homeless men than ever? I don't know why. I don't know what you mean by that. Apparently, there's another housing crisis going on. It feels like, I'm not going to lie, we've gotten so desensitized to these crises. It's just like another one.
But this homeless thing in New York is getting out of control. Like, you can't even go down to the subway. Like, they've created their own civilization. And you got to be very careful of how you interact because there's obviously, in most cases, a mental. They would rather be on the street than be in the homeless shelters. That's how bad the shelters are. So, again, let's not deal with the effects. Let's deal with the cause. The shelters need to be shelters, just what it means to protect you mentally, spiritually, psychologically from things outside. Not just provide you a goddamn bed where you laying next to a predator and your kids is unsafe. It needs to be a place that you can receive true social work. And, so it's a lot that goes into it.
Okay. The truck. Lord knows asked about the truckers. It's like a freedom convoy coming from Cali to DC. It's supposed to protest. You know the main.
Oh, here we go.
But it's weird because like America, like they rolling back a lot of these things. They're not as.
So will it be as effective?
Yeah, they're not as strict as the ones in Canada. Like Canada, they were bugging out there. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't know. And the U.S. because they're going to the Capitol, they already alerted National Guard and stuff like that. So I don't think it's going to be.
Oh,
yeah.
Got you.
I like it, but I don't know. Somebody said, what else? I saw another question. Another good question.
Yeah, I can't wait to get my hands on a Stern player. I just asked Malcolm if he want to go half on one, but it'll stay with me.
Yeah.
He said, nah, he ain't with it.
I heard a couple of the songs on from the performances, though. They were really good.
Yeah, but I need to sonically.
No, yeah, I saw people.
And I got the Wooja vest.
Oh, my God.
Hate.
Oh.
I got where your chest be like, boom, 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 boom.
He wore it like
boom,
twice.
Boom, boom, boom. Shut up, Malcolm.
Oh, my God.
I still got one.
Yeah.
Want to buy it?
No.
I paid $400 for it. I get you for three.
No, right.
Give me $250 right now.
Where the new Pusha T? I'm asking, B. What's up? He's supposed to rent drop that album.
I'm calling the feds on Pusha when he comes out. Hello, police.
Somebody said, did y'all see Michael Jordan palming Mary J. Blige? I seen that.
Yeah, I did too. I mean, but he's Michael Jordan. What are you gonna do? Nigga can palm my ass. I'll just be like, come on, Mike. In front of my kids, Mike. Come on, man. Bam, Mike. That was, you ain't had to do that. Damn.
Oh, you funny.
Yeah, so.
Pause.
Michael Jordan.
Somebody said Conway new album. I didn't hear it. Apparently Conway is not on Griselda anymore.
But they're still a group?
I don't know.
Because they've always been giving these mixed signals.
No, it's Conway. For somebody his age, he acts too sassy for me.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? He's way too nice to be playing on these Twitter games online. It's just like, yo, dude, stop it.
Yeah, because he's not a teenager.
No, he's well into his 40s. Yeah, like.
Grown-ass man, yeah.
Stop it.
I am calling the police on Pusha T.
Very sure. You said, do you think the Ukraine-Russian war is just another situation where black people won't get reparations in the U.S.?
That won't be the reason you won't get reparations.
Yeah, listen, no. Apparently, they're supposed to do a vote for, to even put it up in Congress for it to be a thing. They're gonna drag their feet in with that. It's so much as to why the fight for reparations is such a long, convoluted one that I don't know.
I didn't see the meme with Magic, Isaiah, and Jordan. I know they got beef. It was some real sticky, icky situations in that 75. You know what I'm saying? Pippen didn't show up.
Oh, he didn't?
No, he waved from via camera. Ray Allen and
no, they took a picture together.
They finally did, but when he came out, when they announced Ray, Garnett was looking the other way. It was a little catty.
I've never seen a team milk one championship so much.
Yeah, they did milk that one championship like they were amongst the greatest. They sure did.
Somebody said we got $60 million worth of crack pipes. I saw those packages. They had crack pipes in it and needles in them.
Oh, you saw one of them?
Yeah, I saw them.
Yeah. All
What
right.
else? Somebody said we will never. Yeah, listen. If we really were to get reparations, if we were to get reparations, I think the world would be ending. Like, it's one of those things. Like, they know it's over. They know it's something stupid's about to happen.
Okay, but let me ask you: if we don't get reparations, what else does? And I'm just asking, what other principles is the FBA and ADO standing on? Like, why would I join them if it's not about reparations? So it has to be reparations or die.
Cut the check.
Cut
Hashtag cut the check.
Okay. I just want to know what the principles are. Like, are we fighting to, help the homeless? Are we educating kids? Or, what other things does the organization do?
Well,
make people aware of?
There are black people already who do those things.
Okay, just asking.
Okay.
Listen, I like to know what these organizations are about. That's all. DJ Red Alert.
Somebody say you can't join FBA. It's not a group. See? It's a lineage.
Oh, it's a lineage.
Exactly.
Right.
So
you're already born into it.
You know what I'm saying? All the way out is in a box.
Drop a bomb on that. True. I should have known better.
On the way out.
Starts with the first check. Yeah. Yep, they're going to pay one way or another. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about.
I like it.
Get your guns ready.
I like it. See that you already, you was born into it. You ain't got to get jumped in. You ain't got to get jumped in, G.
You merely adopted the FBA. I was born in it.
I like it.
I like it. I like it.
Any other questions before we get up out of here, man? Says no questions are asked when everybody gets cash. That's a fact, man.
But as soon as we start covering some shit,
yeah,
when people want to put their opinions.
I heard. I think Eric Adams is trying to sign off for some money for the Asian community.
Yeah, I heard about that. $10 million.
Come on, bro. Like this is.
But he met with you rappers and just blew y'all off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's the $10 million for the rappers who can start programs to teach them and give them a true skill set?
Yeah.
And no, he ain't doing all that.
Yeah. Yeah, guys. With that being said, we're about to get up out of here. We appreciate you guys again weekly.
Is this an after show tonight?
Yeah, even though I'm really, really tired.
No after show tonight.
No after show.
We the boss. No after show, bro.
No after show? Okay. Yeah, I'm tired, y'all. I gotta go home.
I have to go to a dialysis treatment in about 5 hours.
Yeah.
You can get this merch.
Yes, don't forget. Visit shopurbanx.com.
Yeah.
Visit shopurbanx.com and text UrbanX to 917-810-3077.
This is the last weekend.
Yes.
Right? You see something dope you like. After this weekend is no more. Get it.
And we have to do work around. Listen, I'm tired, and we have to do work around here as well.
No, we got a lot of work to do.
We got stuff to do around here as well.
Yeah, we got a lot of work to do.
We'll see you guys on Monday, we promise. For the after show for the members. We promise.
Yep.
Right?
And we supposed to start doing the pre-show.
Yeah, we gotta do that again. We after this project, we're back on it.
Okay.
After this project, we're back on it. Okay. And somebody said I haven't been getting my text messages. I think if you have to opt in, because everybody else have been saying they've been getting theirs.
Yeah.
And also, this is what my shirt says. It says, which one are you, woke, diet woke, or woke zero?
Woke, diet woke, or woke zero?
Okay. Which
one are you?
And one more question. Somebody said, have you heard about the NBA YoungBoy and Lil Durk beef? Yes, I have. They're going back and forth on wax right now.
But what are they beefing about?
I think
helping black kids in the community.
No, not at all.
Stopping drugs.
Not at all. It's not at all.
Treating our women like queens.
It's street beef. It's beef.
Politics.
It's beef.
It's beef. Just nigga business.
Yes, just nigga business.
All right.
And I've never really been into YoungBoy, but apparently the young ones love him. Like
that's their dude.
He be millions and millions of views on YouTube. Like
okay,
he's
that's
like
their
the
dude.
most streamed artist on YouTube.
That's their dude. There's something about him.
Yeah, I'm not really into him. He did a song with the Migos on their last album that I liked, and that's really
he's got that light. Whatever it is, light is shining.
Whatever it is, they follow him. Durk has come up a lot, and this is since the Drake verse.
Yeah, since the Drake verse.
He's come up a lot.
You know that Drake verse. And Drake only gave him a half a verse.
Yeah, he smoked
that. He smoked that half. Yeah.
And yeah, man, with that being said, peace.
Peace.